What's up, guys? It's Schwai. We're here on 10 and 60 with Warren 10 in the Tin House, a.k.a. the Spider Den. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Question 1. Do you still sleep with a stuffed animal or a blankie?
I don't. I think my childhood blanket was stolen by my uncle and thrown in the trash. He says blankets are for babies.
No way, dude. I'd be devastated. Where are you from?
Los Angeles, California.
First time you picked up an instrument?
First time I picked up an instrument, I think I was 6 or 7. It was drums. I'm a drummer, believe it or not. And I remember, I played in a band with some kids in elementary school. Like, I had a friend, Michael, he played guitar and I was playing drums. And I like that. I look at those photos and I didn't have a hi-hat. I don't know what kind of like Keith Moon drum set I was playing, but I remember my first ever gig was at like this, I'm going to butcher the name, but I would imagine it'd be called something like the Catalina Fishers Club. It was like a club for people 70 and older to go dancing, and they had a cover band. And I remember one time the band was like, you should bring your kit. And so I brought this drum set, and it was so funny. They were set up on a stage and like had a drummer and everything, and everybody was mic'd, and then I'm like in the dance floor on this drum set as a 6-year-old, not mic'd or anything, just playing along.
That's amazing.
But we slayed. I mean, I'm talking 5 encores. We kept those guys all night long. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, the next question was, what was your first concert? So there it is.
Maybe it was first concert
you went to
that I've attended. Yeah. Most of you don't know I'm a huge ska fan, or I guess still am. My first concert ever, they were actually back to back. So first concert ever, I believe, was Prince at Staples Center with my dad. And then the next night, I went and saw the Aquabats at the Fonda and got my face melted in the skank pit. It was awesome. Yeah.
Wow, dude. Biggest musical influence?
That's a great question. There's a lot. I think the one that really got me writing was Kelly Stoltz, because he's a bedroom artist, I guess, if that's what. Yeah, he like writes all his music in his bedroom, and he's like all analog, and he really is primarily like a piano player, or was. His record Below the Branches, I think, really inspired me to like start this project, and that's big inspiration. I mean, I also love Modest Mouse and like early Beck and stuff.
Nice.
But yeah, I think that record really was my big inspiration.
Right on. What's your favorite note or chord progression?
I like that. I feel like that's a toughie. Let me think about this for a sec, because there's some that I always do. I really have gotten recently into cadences, and more like church cadences. Like, I like something that would sound like this. I'll just play it really quick. Like or is like, I'm butchering it. I'm kind of butchering it.
No, but we get the vibe.
Yeah. And then that like nice. I think it's like a diminished like. You know, I don't know. I really don't know. I think favorite chord, that's tough. Oh, you know what? I'm trying to think. Oh, hold on. I got this. I played this the other day, and it like blew my mind. It was like I feel like this is very spooky. It was like, right? Like kind of surfy, spooky. So yeah. That's
in time for
I'm gonna
Halloween?
go with that one. Yeah,
there you go.
That's like the ska spooky like bedroom pop record that's coming out in 2034.
Right. There you go. If you could eat one cuisine the rest of your life, what would it be?
One cuisine. Oh, that's a toughie. Let's see. One cuisine, cause I guess like in my family we always did the like around the dinner table. It was like what would the meal be that you would eat if you were like about to go into the electric chair, and like I think my dad said hot dog,
Wow,
which is interesting.
That's a legendary answer.
It's a legendary answer. Let's see. I'm a burrito kind of guy, so it would probably be a burrito because it's just like
you get everything.
You get all your favorite foods and you just wrap it in a tortilla and then you pour some hot sauce on it and you got yourself some quality cuisine there. So yeah, I may go with burrito. I can't really think about what else it would be. I'm trying to think if there's that one like dish where I'm like, oh, like pepperoncini has that like one gorgonzola pasta that's like mouth-watering. It's like I can't think of that right now, but I do know how much I like burritos, and I think burritos is gonna be my answer.
There it is. What would you do without music?
I actually think about this a lot. What I would be doing if I wasn't a musician or making music. I really like plants. I like working in the garden. I like doing things with my hands. But what I've always wanted to be was a firefighter.
Wow.
So I think if music didn't work out or something, I would probably be a firefighter, I guess. Or I wanna do something like to help the community really. And so I don't know.
Sick.
Or a gardener.
That's a great
I don't
answer.
know. Just I don't have a very good eye for design though, so I couldn't be like a landscaper, but I don't know. I like working with
You can make
plants and
shit
stuff.
grow.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Favorite cartoon?
Favorite cartoon? That is my favorite question I've ever been asked because I'm really into cartoons. I feel like I've been embarrassing myself. Like I'll go to a bar and like if any like thing like video games or cartoons gets mentioned, I'm like, oh yeah? Oh, because I actually know a lot about these. Favorite cartoon. I mean, I love The Simpsons. I think that's something that I can always put on. Seasons 2 through 14. I even 14 verges, but like those seasons are like gold. I think like 2 through 10 are definitely like hands down just it's crazy because like every episode is absolute gold.
Can you imagine being that genius of a writer? Just like literally, it's just they always hit. There's no misses.
Well, and there's a lot of like talk around it because they're like the jokes. There's like 3 reasons why the joke is funny, which I think is so cool. It's like it's not just like, oh, he fell, so it was funny because he fell. It's like, no, it's funny on 3 different accounts. It's like one because it's coming from a child, one because it's happening at this time of day, or like it's just like there's so many. It's so smart.
And I think that's part of the reason why it's been around so long. It's just its ability to just connect with so many different people. Because if one person doesn't get it, someone else will get all 3 of them.
And I think what's interesting is I think we all remember watching it as kids, but we don't remember as kids being like so enamored by it. Like we probably watched it because it was on, or like it became that like regimen of like, oh, like Friday night cartoons or whatever the night was. I can't even remember, but I remember watching like every episode as a kid, but I don't remember like laughing or I remember like I didn't understand it. And then I go back and I'm like, oh, I kind of remember this, and I'm like, wow, this is hilarious. I like the like silly animations. I like a lot of the stuff on like Adult Swim. I watched this show called YOLO. Okay. I don't know if you've ever seen it. No. It's pretty wacky. That really caught my eye. I watched the show Tuca and Birdie, which I don't know if you've seen that. It's like that's fun as hell. I like shows especially when there's like friendship going on. So I don't know.
Those are great answers.
Yeah, I love cartoons though, so keep them coming.
Hell yeah. And last question, what is your favorite snack?
Favorite snack? Gosh, that's a great question. I think favorite snack. I'm trying to think because I've recently been going to the market a lot just to get snacks. Like I'm a chips kind of guy. I think chips are good. You know what I'm gonna go with though? Final answer is cereal. I think cereal is a legendary snack. I think it's very underrated. I think there's something a lot of people are misunderstanding, and when you go and buy cereal, get more than 1 box and not of the same kind. Get different variations because you can create the most culinary fusion the world has ever seen by like taking like chocolate checks and like Rice Krispies and then like Raisin Bran. It's like mind blowing. And also it's a lot of fiber, so you'll be able to shit well. So like good breakfast. And they say what?
Good
Breakfast is the
shits.
it's good shits. Got the most important meal of the day, and you can just get you can cover a lot of ground with your taste buds if you get the right brands and you just like mix a bunch. I would say stay away from the really sugary stuff. I think like Cookie Crisp is a little overrated. That's just
What do you
my
think about
opinion.
Lucky Charms though?
Lucky Charms is good because they've got that balance. You know, they got the marshmallows and they've got the. I don't know if this was real, but I feel like I saw like a Lucky Charms with just the marshmallows, like
yeah.
that.
No,
Oh
that's
my
real.
gosh, that would twist my stomach, dude.
Yeah, dude.
That would put me into quite a.
When I was younger,
sickness.
bro, I would literally just
You'd,
open
like,
up a
pick
box
out-
and just pick out all the marshmallows, dude.
Yeah.
And then my brother would go in and be like, "Bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, you can't do
There's
that.
no marshmallows."
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, sorry.
Yeah. No, there's a lot
Anyways.
of good stuff, especially like the peanut butter panda puffs. Those are good.
I haven't had those.
Get the peanut butter panda puffs and you mix that with the like red berries from Nature's Path, and then
Wow.
you get the chocolate checks or
you're a
the
pro,
cinnamon.
bro.
Oh, dude, cereal is like my game.
Hell yeah.
Don't try me.
There you have it, folks. 10
Yeah.
and 60, Warrenton.
Yeah.
Yahoo!